Good evening, Simon Kenton Council, Eagle Scouts, families, and friends. I'm Jeff Moe, Scout Executive for the Simon Kenton Council. This evening, we're excited to come together in this virtual environment to celebrate the outstanding achievements of the 2019 Eagle Scout class, and to recognize the President and CEO of NiSource, Mr. Joe Hamrock, as the class honoree. The COVID-19 pandemic has challenged us all, in our personal lives, in our communities, across the country and the world. While each of you earned your Eagle Scout rank before the onset of this pandemic, no doubt your lives have been impacted significantly since then. The many ways we've adapted our lives are apparent everywhere, and Scouting is no different. From the virtual delivery of this event for the first time ever, to the many ways our Scouts, leaders, and families have found to continue to make Scouting happen. Over the past 6 months, I've been inspired by the many ways our Scouts, leaders, families, and supporters have kept Scouting moving forward. Our Council's Scouting at Home program brought experiences like online Merit Badge University, Day Camp in a Box, and the SKC Virtual Camp Experience into homes of thousands of Scouting families. You created makeshift camps in basements, garages, and backyards. Scouts even participated in community service by collecting food donations for those in need, making masks and ear savers for essential workers, and donating personal protective equipment like hand sanitizer and gloves. We're so proud of how our Scouting family has come together to help each other and our community, and we're proud of each of you for your dedication and commitment to reach Scouting's highest honor, the rank of Eagle Scout. Tonight's program celebrates you, so let's get started.
Thank you, Miller Pipeline, for your contribution. Because of your support, Scouts like me have learned how to read a map and plan a hike.
Thanks to New River Electrical Corporation. Because of your support, Scouts are able to shoot archery for the first time and hit a bullseye.
Thanks to Commonwealth Associates. Because of your support, Scouts like me are able to sleep under the stars and enjoy the great outdoors.
Thanks Worthington Industries for your contribution. Your support allows Scouts like me to unplug from technology and experience nature.
Thanks to the contribution of Easy. Because of your support, Scouts like me learn the value of teamwork and how to overcome fears through COPE and high ropes courses.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me for the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Please join me for the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And now we will hear what Scouting means to Eagle Scout Aaron Fernando.
My name is Aaron Fernando, and I'm an Eagle Scout from Troop 332. When I was in first grade, one of my friends came to school in his Cub Scout uniform on Veterans Day. I thought he was the coolest kid in my class and immediately wanted to know how I could join Scouts. He told me all about PAC 234's den meetings, and the rest is history. Pinewood derbies, relay races, learning to shoot a BB gun for the first time, and zoo campouts. Canoeing with my troop at sunset, kayaking together, and hiking. Being a Scout has been such a whirlwind, and it's given me lifelong friends. Scouting has also helped sharpen my skills by teaching me to manage projects. I've developed my ability to serve the community, learned how to communicate with people, and prepared for various activities. I've even implemented these skills by leading a mask drive project that included putting together a team that helped produce over 200 face masks for first responders and senior citizens. In the future, these skills will also help me lead projects that will have a positive impact on society. Because of my experiences in Scouting, I've been able to help people all over the world. My Eagle Scout project provided me the initiative to collect used clothing from my community, lead Scouts in packaging the clothing, and ship them to an orphanage called Aman Vedika, located in Hyderabad, India. I was born in India, so my Eagle project allowed me to give back to my birth country. I could talk all evening about what scouting means to me, but I want to close with this. Scouting is a program that has provided us all with skills that will last a lifetime. Share your skills with others. Keep changing the world. Never stop learning. And keep scouting forward.
Thanks to Easton Community Foundation. Your support makes sure Scouts like me are instilled with the principles of the Scout Oath and Law.
Thanks to the contribution of Systems Control. Because of your support, Scouts like me develop a respect for the environment and learn principles of leave no trace.
Thanks to the contribution of Burns & McDonnell Engineering Company. Your support allows Scouts like me to participate in National Youth Leadership Training Program.
Thank you for the contributions of Park National Bank for allowing me to go on events like the National Jamboree, where I got to do BMX biking and patch trading.
Thanks American Electric Power Foundation for your contribution. Your support has allowed Scouts like me to visit Philmont.
Thanks to the contribution of MYR Group. Because of your support, Scouts like me learn about computer programming and website development, which will help me in my future career.
Hi, I'm Zach, Eagle Scout from Troop 387 in Galena. It is my pleasure to introduce our class honoree, Mr. Joe Hamrock. I'd like to share with you the significance of serving as class honoree. Simon Kenton Council began its tradition of recognizing its Eagle class alongside a corporate honoree from the community beginning in 1984. Class honorees have been generous, memorable, and inspirational. Let's learn a bit more about Mr. Hamrock.
Our careers crossed and intersected many times over the last 30 years, and initially it was just a professional relationship, and then a wonderful thing happened about 19 years ago when an enterprising administrative assistant to our vice chairman decided that she would form a small band to enter into a talent show for our Operation Feed campaign. This is the annual fundraiser we do for the Middle Ohio Food Bank.
I had the pleasure of working with Joe many years ago when we were actually trying to raise some funds to help build an extension for a facility that was going to be able to provide added care and support for kids who have some level of what we called at the time mental and or behavioral health challenges. And Joe and his wife Lori both stepped up to serve as honorary chairs for that campaign. And when I tell you, when they stepped up, they went all in. Not only did they make a personal commitment to ensure the success of the campaign, but they also felt a personal connection to the work.
When I think about those character traits embodied in the Scout law, things like being loyal, trustworthy, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, all the way to reverent. These are things that Joe has on display and has his entire life. He has an incredible work ethic. He has a huge care and passion for people. He is a man of deep faith and a man who puts his family above everything.
Things that I've noticed about Joe is when he's committed to doing things, he gives his 100%. He brings his whole entire heart, his purpose, and his passion to bear. What I've seen him do in the community has been absolutely transformative. His ability to step in and help lead a number of campaigns to truly make a difference here in Central Ohio has just been absolutely incredible. He and his family, because his family usually gets involved in a lot of the work that he does, and they've been doing this for a number of years, impacting in areas such as being able to help families in need, helping kids in need, helping the homeless, helping put food on people's tables. The great thing about it is he recognizes these are not only the basic needs that help us function as a society, but all in all, he knows that this is about just being good people.
Joe, I think you probably know I served on the board of the Simon Kenton Council Boy Scouts of America for 14 years. So this is an organization that I carry deep in my heart. I also had as one of the great privileges and joys of my life walking side by side with my son as I served as an assistant scoutmaster and as he climbed the cliff towards his Eagle honoree, and that award occurred for him in 2000. So, I know the significance of this honor, and I just want to congratulate you personally and from the depth of my heart for being accepted as the 2019 Eagle Scout honoree and to be the leader of this class.
As a former scouter myself, I think it's absolutely, you've got the right person in choosing Joe for this honor. I mean, he absolutely exemplifies everything that this is all about. And so congratulations, Joe.
On behalf of my fellow Scouts, it is my pleasure to recognize Mr. Hamrock as the 2019 Eagle Scout Honoree.
Good evening, Eagle Scouts, scouting families, and friends. It's a great privilege to be this year's class honoree and to have the opportunity to speak to all of you. Thank you so much for that kind and welcoming introduction. Dale Heidloff and Oyama Garrison are truly dedicated servants and great leaders, and I'm humbled by their kind words, and I'm fortunate to know and work with them. I regret that we can't all be together in person, but I commend the Simon Kenton Council for taking prudent steps to help keep all of us safe and healthy during this extraordinary time we're all living through together. Extraordinary is a great way to describe this group of young men being recognized today. Scouting, and especially those who earn their Eagle, focuses on leadership, integrity, community, achievement, accountability, and perseverance. To attain the rank of Eagle Scout, you all have spent years working on merit badges, serving in leadership roles, and executing on the project you proposed, planned, and carried out. All of these things have prepared you well to serve our communities and our country in positive and impactful ways as you move into adulthood and take on adult responsibilities. When I was asked to address this year's class, I spent some time reflecting on the Scout Law. These are the principles that Scouts live by: trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, reverent. I know you all know these principles well. I remember them from my days in scouting, and I'd like to offer you some personal thoughts on a few of them that really resonate with me and which help guide me through my life and my career. First, a bit of background about NiSource, which I know is not necessarily a household name. We're one of the largest regulated gas and electric utility companies in the United States, with nearly 4 million customers in 7 states. Most of you probably know us better as Columbia Gas. I have had the privilege of leading NiSource and its 8,000 plus employees as CEO since mid-2015, after having led its natural gas business since 2012. Prior to joining NiSource, I served in a number of senior executive roles with American Electric Power, including as president of AEP Ohio. As I think about my years leading people and teams, the scouting principles which stand out to me are trustworthy, brave, and reverent. Trust is essential in all of our relationships, and it's key to the utility business. The product we provide, whether it's natural gas or electricity, is essential to modern life. People rely on it to heat, cool, and light their homes, to cook their meals, power their computers, and charge their phones. And as the COVID pandemic reminds us, we are also providing critical energy to essential service providers, hospitals, nursing homes, grocery stores, food processing plants, and so many others. Our customers need to trust that the energy we provide is going to be there when they need it, and if their service is interrupted, that we will do everything we can to safely restore it as quickly as possible. Safety is a foundational commitment of our business. When handled properly, natural gas and electricity are reliable and efficient energy sources. But if not handled properly, gas and electric can injure people and damage property, which is not something we ever want to have happen. Our customers, our employees, our business partners, and the general public need to trust that we have the right policies, processes, and safeguards in place to ensure that we can deliver energy without doing harm. It's a trust that we have to earn and strive to live up to each and every day. Bravery is another scouting principle that applies in business. some of the bravest people I know are utility industry employees, especially those in field operations jobs. Working with live gas and electricity presents a level of risk that not everyone faces in their job. An electric lineman who climbs a pole in all kinds of weather to get the lights back on. A gas service technician who expertly and efficiently repairs a leaking pipeline. A customer service representative who calmly instructs a customer on how to safely exit a building where a gas leak is suspected. An employee who speaks up and stops a coworker or business partner from doing something unsafe. All of these are examples of the type of bravery exhibited by utility workers each day, acts that lead to better outcomes for all who are concerned. When we hear reverent, many people think of reverence toward God, which of course is the most important meaning of the word. And I am a believer myself. Reverence isn't strictly a religious concept. Reverence is defined as feeling or showing deep and solemn respect. In my work life, that deep and solemn respect manifests itself in a number of ways. Deep and solemn respect for safety, for our customers, for the entire team at NiSource, for the communities we are so privileged to serve, for the environment, for laws and regulations, for our business partners and investors, for the beliefs of others. I'm not suggesting that I always get all of these things right, but always having these guiding principles in mind is critical for leaders as they make business decisions and set strategic goals for the organizations and people they lead. Once again, congratulations to all of the Eagle Scouts being honored this evening. Remember to always stay true to the principles you have learned and followed. And I offer a special thanks to your parents, your scouting leaders, and any other role models who helped you achieve this goal. Thanks again to the Simon Kenton Council for the honor of addressing this group. Stay safe, make it a great evening, and best wishes for your continued success.
Thanks, Mr. Hamrock and NiSource. Your support has helped scouts like me earn the rank of Eagle.
Thanks to the contribution of Sterling Site Access Solution. Because of your support, scouts like me learn how to lead our peers and develop into the future leaders of our nation.
Thanks to HICO America, scouts like me have been able to attend week-long youth training at NYLT. This training provided me the skills to help plan my Eagle Scout project.
Thanks to the contribution of L Brands, scouts like me are able to attend World Jamboree and meet new friends from around the world.
Thanks to the contribution of KV Power, scouts like me are able to learn leadership skills and teach scouting skills to younger scouts.
Thanks to the contribution of TechSurf Consulting and Training. Because of your support, scouts like me are able to attend Sea Base and go deep sea fishing.
Now we'd like to honor the Soaring Eagle Award recipient, Kayvon Rezai, presented by Easton Community Foundation.
When Kayvon was in kindergarten, first grade, he really struggled with reading. The school didn't really know what to do with him. They put him in their typical reading program and it wasn't helping. By third grade, I had pulled him out. Third grade's kind of that year that you go from learning to read to reading to learn, and he didn't have those skills. So I think that the interaction with other scouts as well as adults, you'll find that he's really comfortable with adults. I think that scouts really helped him learn how to interact with other people and to give him the confidence back that he needed to get through to where he is today.
My main project was building dividing walls to sort of separate spaces in the classroom for kids. Typically, being able to work either one-on-one with a teacher or in a small group and having that private setting where, they don't have to pay attention to a whole bunch of other kids or the teacher's not leaving them behind or something like that, and they can really focus on it, will typically help them out. And one of the things that I did is I put chalkboard paint on one side and carpet on the other. So you have that sound dampening as well as you can write on it.
One of Kayvon's biggest strengths is helping others, especially younger scouts. He's always reached out to the younger scouts to make sure that they feel comfortable in what they're doing, teaching them new skills, helping them through that. Kayvon, I am very proud of you, as well as your father is too, getting through school and scouts with your dyslexic and overcoming your challenges. I'm very proud of the man that you've become, and I know that you'll do great in the years to come. Congratulations.
What an inspiring story. Congratulations on your $500 scholarship, Kayvon. It is well deserved. Thanks to the contribution of InfoSource. Because of your support, scouts like me can go camping with our parents and develop a strong family bond.
Thanks to Sabre Industries, I was able to attend Thunder Base and spend the weekend with my troop. We had a blast.
Thank you, Newkirk Electric. Your support helps scouts like me experience challenges in a safe environment, allowing us to learn grit and perseverance that will be valuable throughout our lives. Now we will hear about our 2019 NISA Outstanding Eagle Award recipients.
The NISA Outstanding Eagle Award was created to recognize notable Eagle Scouts who have performed distinguished service at the local, state, or regional level. Often worthy candidates for Outstanding Eagle Award have inspired others through their actions and have devoted a lifetime to their profession, avocation, community, and beliefs at great sacrifice to themselves and their family. These gentlemen are truly outstanding Eagles. I challenge the 2019 Eagle class to follow in their footsteps and live by the principles of scouting in all that they do. Our first recipient is Chris Miller. Christopher Chris Miller serves as the Council Board President for the Simon Kenton Council and as such lives the Scout Oath daily. He received his Eagle in 1985 and has spent a significant part of his life giving back to scouting as shown through his dedication to his son's troop, the district committee, as a member of our NISA committee, and at the council level. He also received the Silver Beaver in 2016, which shows Chris' continued commitment to scouts in our council. Chris is an attorney and partner at Ice Miller LLP in Columbus and has worked there for 22 years. Chris and his wife Melissa live in Dublin, Ohio. He and his wife are very proud of their son Benjamin and daughter Abby. Our next recipient is Warner Vern Margart. Vern has been involved with scouting most of his life. He earned his Eagle Award from Troop 156 in Linworth, Ohio in 1972 under the tutelage of his father. Following in his father's footsteps, Vern served as Scoutmaster of Troop 417 in Buckeye District for 6 years. Vern served as Scoutmaster for a National Jamboree Council contingent and as a Wood Badge Course Director. He currently serves on the Council's Conservation Committee and as the Hornaday Award Advisor. His proudest scouting achievement is having raised 2 Eagle Scout sons. A Principal Assistant Attorney General, Vern has practiced public utility law for almost 30 years. He is an active member of the Upper Arlington Lutheran Church, has served on a number of nonprofit boards, and for many years was a local chapter president for Habitat for Humanity. Vern and his wife, Catherine, live in Upper Arlington with their cat, Mauser. His sons, Christian and Isaac, also live in Upper Arlington. Our final recipient is Ryan Pelletier. Ryan serves as the Fire Chief, Zoning Inspector, and Code Enforcement Officer in Wellston, Ohio. He is the third person in Jackson County to receive the Outstanding Eagle Award. Ryan joined Scouting because of his grandfather, Horace, and earned his Eagle in 1996 from Troop 57 under his grandfather's guidance. After receiving his Eagle, Ryan joined the Wellston Fire Department in 1996 under the leadership of Fire Chief Bob Long. In December of 1998, he was awarded the position of Second Assistant Fire Chief, and in November 2011, Ryan advanced to the rank of Acting Fire Chief, where he has been able to revamp the entire department with help from his staff. Ryan and his wife Ashley live in Wellston with their 3 children, Chase, Hayden, and Rylan. Chris, Vern, and Ryan will receive their awards at a later date. We will now hear from Eagle Scout Hayden Fulgerson.
Congratulations to the NISA Outstanding Eagle Award winners. We appreciate the inspiration you are to Scouts and Scouters across Simon Kenton Council. My name is Hayden Fulgerson, and I'm an Eagle Scout from Troop 64. I'm honored to be here today to give a tribute to the people in our lives who've helped us on our path to Eagle. While the Boy Scouts can easily take pride in how well the youth members lead their affairs, we can't forget the commitment the parents, grandparents, and other adult mentors make to help the organization run smoothly. Whether they're acting as long-haul drivers, helpers at projects, or even just as good role models, parents and guardians are a cornerstone of the BSA and deserve all the thanks in the world for the work they do. I know there are lots of Scouts like me whose parents facilitated their growth from Cub Scouts all the way to their Eagle Scout project. Scouting brings families together. My family accompanied me on some of my favorite scouting events and were an integral part of my experience. My father joined me on my Northern Tier trip, and when we attended the World Jamboree, my brother Landon came too. I'm so grateful for the time we spent together because of my parents' dedication to my scouting experience. I was never without family on my trips. As I prepare for college, I'll fondly remember all the scouting outings we've experienced together. Both of my parents were always there for long drives to camp, and I'm happy to say that everyone in my family could share the experience. These memories will be the ones I cherish for the rest of my life. My Eagle Scout project could not have happened without the support and influence given to me by my parents. Whether parents are Eagle Scouts themselves or just first-time helpers, they make up the support network that allows for Scouts to see their ideas come to fruition. Take some time this evening to thank the parents or those who supported you during your scouting journey for the countless car rides, endless support, and help with reaching the rank of Eagle. I'm honored to have this opportunity to give this tribute because I, and many others like myself, wouldn't have the rank I have today without it. Now I'd like to introduce a short video recognizing the winner of the Glenn and Melinda Adams Service Project of the Year Award. The Adams Award recognizes valuable service of an exceptional nature by an Eagle Scout. This year's recipient, Thomas Grabowskis, will be receiving a $1,000 scholarship. Let's hear some more about Thomas's project.
My project was to build a message board for First Community Church in Dublin, Ohio. The message board allows the gardeners to leave messages to each other, includes a table for working with produce out of the garden, and is located in front of the church's Share and Learn garden. My project took 226 hours and cost $500. I wanted to complete this project in order to help the gardeners of First Community. I was happy to work out and solve their problem and be able to see the final product and watch the gardeners use the sign. I enjoyed being able to learn about leadership and construction during this project, and I am happy to see the gardeners of First Community benefiting from it. Thank you, NPL Construction. Your support helps Scouts like me learn entrepreneurship and public speaking skills that will help me in my future career.
Thanks to MI Homes, Scouts like me are able to work as staff at Camp Hamrock.
Thanks to the contribution of Kiewit, because of your support, Scouts like me are able to attend events like Camporee with Clippers and other Scout nights across our council.
Thanks to the contribution of Quanta Services. Because of your support, Scouts like me can go whitewater rafting and ziplining.
I ask that everyone joining us take a moment to reflect on the scouting journey that has brought you here tonight. Whether you're an Eagle Scout parent, an Eagle Scout yourself, or a friend of scouting, we all have been impacted by scouting. Simon Kenton Council is proud to have so many families, community leaders participating in our program today to celebrate scouting and our future leaders. I hope you consider the impact scouting has had and will continue to have on young people like me and make the gift to the program this evening. If you'd like to make a gift, please go to the website shown on the screen below or scan the QR code on your screen. Go ahead, take a moment. On behalf of our past, present, and future Eagles, I appreciate your consideration of a legacy gift to Scouting. It could send a needy Scout to summer camp, pay for program supplies for a merit badge workshop, and so much more. Every gift to Scouting truly makes the difference. Thank you. Let's take another look at an impactful Eagle Scout project from Dan Strauss.
My Eagle Scout project included designing, proposing, fundraising, and building a brick and flagstone box located at Town Hall to collect American flags that need to be retired. My project took over 200 hours and I fundraised over $750. I chose this project because I have family members and friends who are serving and have served in the armed forces, and I thought that this would be a way to show appreciation and respect for their service. I already enjoyed the yearly flag retirement ceremony at summer camp, and when my Scoutmaster proposed the idea for the project, I knew it would be a great fit. Every month, someone from my troop collects the flags from the box and they are retired at the end of each year. This year, we retired over 65 pounds of flags. I hope that my project provides a place for people to retire their flags for years to come.
Our class of Eagle Scouts did an amazing job on our Eagle projects. We have a lot to be proud of. I'd like to introduce the past board president, Scott Moore, to close our program with the Eagle Scout charge.
Parents, friends, and guests, we're here tonight to recognize our future leaders. Hundreds of young men are participating with you virtually around the council. On each of their Scout uniforms is the World Crest. Part of the World Crest includes the encircling rope. This symbolizes unity and family of the World Scout movement. The knot emphasizes the family bond of Scouting. It is the unity and family that made it possible for our 2019 class to reach this pinnacle achievement of the Eagle rank. The family circle and community joining us here today represent the knot, the bond of Scouting that will stay with them and all of us into the future. I am honored to be a part of that circle as I issue the charge that I received 45 years ago to so many fine young men. Your conduct along the trail has been excellent. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of Scouting. But one more thing is important: your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts of lower rank. You become an example in your community. Remember that your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility would not only reflect upon you, but on your fellow Eagles and all of Scouting. The torch you carry is not only yours, but is also ours. I challenge you to enter this Eagle community holding ever before you, without reservation, the ideals of honor and service. By the repetition of the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow members, you will reaffirm that you are an Eagle Scout. Though the words you use are similar to those by which you joined Scouting, they will mean more now than they could have ever meant at any time in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout. With the words which close the Declaration of Independence, will all Eagle Scouts please stand? Scout sign. Repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance.
I reaffirm my allegiance.
To the three promises of the Scout Oath.
To the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize.
I thoughtfully recognize.
And take upon myself.
And take upon myself.
The obligations and responsibilities.
The obligations and responsibilities.
Of the rank of Eagle Scout.
Of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best.
On my honor, I will do my best.
To make my training an example.
To make my training an example.
My rank and my influence count strongly.
My rank and my influence count strongly.
for better scouting,
for better scouting,
and for better citizenship in my troop,
and for better citizenship in my troop,
and in my community,
and in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the 2019 Joe Hamrock Class of Eagle Scouts.
Thank you all for joining us tonight to celebrate the Eagle Scout Class of 2019. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors that made this virtual event possible.